Study for English with Tom Hollett. B2 Reported Speech Verbs and C1 Vocabulary. Are these the greatest ever English quotes about democracy? It's common to hear politicians talk about democracy. But what exactly do they mean? Here are 13 thought-provoking interpretations from some of the world's finest statesmen, philosophers, and intellectuals. Definitions. Abraham Lincoln stated that democracy is government of, by, and for the people. Oscar Wilde responded that democracy means simply the bludgeoning of the people, by the people, for the people. Hans Hermann Hoppe claimed that democracy has nothing to do with freedom. Democracy is a soft variant of communism, and rarely in the history of ideas has it been taken for anything else. Winston Churchill advised us that democracy is the worst form of government, except all those other forms that have been tried from time to time. Analogies. Gore Vidal argued that democracy is supposed to give you the feeling of choice, like painkiller X and painkiller Y, but they're both just aspirin. Jacques Fresco warned us that democracy is a con game. It's a word invented to placate people to make them accept a given institution. All institutions sing, "We are free." The minute you hear freedom and democracy, watch out, because in a truly free nation, no one has to tell you you're free. Ambrose Bierce quipped that democracy is 4 wolves and a lamb voting on what to have for lunch. History. John Adams informed us, remember, democracy never lasts long. It soon wastes, exhausts, and murders itself. There never was a democracy yet that did not commit suicide. Aristotle asserted that republics decline into democracies, and democracies degenerate into despotism. Plato declared that dictatorship naturally arises out of democracy, and the most aggravated form of tyranny and slavery out of the most extreme liberty. Consequences. James Russell Lowell told us that democracy gives every man the right to be his own oppressor. Abbie Hoffman announced that democracy is not something you believe in or a place to hang your hat, but it's something you do. You participate. If you stop doing it, democracy crumbles. Winston Churchill commented that the best argument against democracy is a 5-minute conversation with the average voter. Love it or loathe it, believe in it or doubt it, strengthen it or weaken it. However we feel about democracy, we can't deny how impactful the idea has been for civilization. Oppressor. Someone who treats people in an unfair and cruel way and prevents them from having opportunities and freedom. Painkiller. A medicine used to relieve pain. Degenerate. To fall below a normal or desirable state, especially functionally or morally. Synonym of deteriorate. Despotism. A government or political system in which the ruler exercises absolute power. Aggravate. Made more severe or intense, especially in law. Tyranny. Unjust or oppressive governmental power. Con game. A trick in which the victim is defrauded after his or her trust has been won. Placate. To appease or to pacify. Bludgeon. To strike with strong force. Crumble. To break into small fragments or pieces.